healthy state to go out there and compete. And on top of that, obviously we're in a very, very important race weekend for the day job on the Cup side. So without being able to sleep the night before going into the micro race, I decided not to race.
Do you know DJ well at all?
Yeah, so I would consider him one of my best friends, and we met through the Truck Series. He was my engineer at KBM in 2016, and then we stayed in touch, and we're really good friends.
Christopher, it's going to be a really hot, humid race weekend here at Texas Motor Speedway. I know it's probably the hottest race weekend in quite some time, so how have you been preparing for this weekend?
Really not much different than any other race. It's just got to make sure that we're hydrated, which we do every week, and make sure we're eating properly, which most of us do every week. So, we'll have to go out there and endure it, and there's going to be 35 other drivers out there beside me, and I'm sure they're all going to make it too.
How do you feel about your chances about the round of 12? I mean, it's really a unique round, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, this is a very important race at Texas because, in my opinion, it's the only race that you have, control of your own destiny. So we need to get out of here in a good points position, but all 11 other competitors are saying the same thing.
A lot of the playoffs is survive and advance, and you're a guy who loves to win. So how have you balanced it's acceptable sometimes to be second, third, fourth, fifth, if that's what you've got?
Yeah, definitely. I've been, notorious for, win or bust in the past, but the last several weeks we've been doing a really, really good job of just executing and getting the finishes that we're capable of. So I'm a little bit apprehensive about the round of 12 because the races following this one are extremely, I don't want to say luck driven, but definitely Talladega, you can get caught up in wrecks and you're done. So Texas, it would be really nice to win, and whoever wins this race is going to be feeling really good.
What do you feel like you guys are doing well at this point?
I think our Camrys have a lot of speed in them, and we're able to execute on that. We've been qualifying well, which we've qualified well all year long, but stuff has been going well, and we're able to keep our track position, and our speed is showing because of that. So earlier on in the season, we had a lot of the same speed. We were qualified well, but we had several flat tires at the beginning of the year, several pit road mishaps that we lost our track position, and we weren't able to showcase our speed. So the last several weeks, we've been able to showcase our speed because we're not having those issues that drop us out.
With obviously Talladega, like you said, is the wild card, and the role of the Toyotas have not been as strong on the road courses. But look at here, and then obviously Vegas and Homestead is 1.5 miles where you guys have been types of tracks you've been strong at all year. Even with those two uncertainties, how do you feel 3 of the next 5? It seems like there's a lot there that can fall into not fall, but is set up well for you. You guys are set up well for.
Yeah, I feel good about it. And next round, I am super excited about because they're all races where you can control your own destiny. If you have speed and you don't beat yourself, you should be able to show up towards the front of the field. So I cannot stress how important Texas is this weekend because it's a big deal. So if we get out of here in good shape, we're still not safe unless we win. So I feel really good about our position, but still super apprehensive about the round of 12, as I'm sure that everyone else is going to say the same thing.
All the drivers have said there's not necessarily a favorite yet, somebody that's just overwhelmingly the guy. However, they also all mention your name as being somebody that's really strong right now. Do you kind of feel like you're bringing it as best as you have at this point in the season?
Yeah, I feel really good about that, but the way that the playoffs work, the points reset every round, so it doesn't matter how well we perform, we're always going to get dropped back to 7th right now, and if we make it to the next round, we're going to be 7th again unless guys in front of us get bumped out. So unfortunately, we weren't able to cash in on a bunch of bonus points in the regular season, which hinders our chances of getting to the Final Four, but I think we absolutely have the speed to do it.
Was there a point this year where you were like, okay, we have enough consistent speed that we can be a championship contender?
Yes, Bob. Probably race 3 or 4. Like looking at California, which was early on in the season, but we performed well, and I would say that we were around a 10th place car at California, and then we went to Vegas and won the pole and led the race until we lost the lead on pit road. So even from those races, we're showing capability of performing well and being a title contender, but I haven't been able to prove it to you guys yet. So I believed all year long that we had speed and potential to do this, and now we're finally showcasing it, and I hope that we can make it through this round.
There's some thoughts on a potential Texas repave. It's just rumors, but if it were to be repaved, what would you like to see in the track?
I don't know. It's so tough because the word repave basically defines what our struggles are at Texas. So I understand trying to do something different because the track hasn't aged as well as some of the other tracks on the schedule. But if we repave, we're definitely delaying that process another handful of years.
It's only your second year.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.